Hey everyone, it's Judy, the body confidence coach, author of the Little Book of Body Confidence and creator of the Body Confidence Journey, the coaching program for women who want to stop chasing the perfect body and embrace the one that they are in. And today is Body Confident Friday. Welcome. Now today I want to talk about a few facts that will help you to stop wishing to be thin. Now, when I first start working with a client, she's often struggling with the desire to be thin, while at the same time, she wants to accept her body. And not surprisingly, many women still cling to the hope that one day they might just achieve that thin ideal that we constantly see in the media. And the idea and the belief that this ideal is achievable if you only try hard enough is so pervasive in our culture. But it's so important to remember where this belief comes from. It comes from a multi-billion-dollar diet industry that is heavily invested in a female population that hates their bodies. So to help clients stop wishing to be thin, I encourage them to educate themselves about weight and bodies and to turn to robust scientific evidence about what is possible when it comes to trying to control your weight. So what I want to do today is share with you 3 key facts that have helped me personally and my clients to stop wishing to be thin, and I hope that they help you too. So fact number 1 is that body diversity is real. You know, we are not all supposed to be the same size. And even if we decided to eat exactly the same foods and did the same amount of exercise, we would never all be the same weight. And the thin ideal that you see in the media, well, that represents only about 5% of the female population. So body diversity is real. Each body is unique, and that's the way that it's meant to be. And your body size is largely determined by your genes, and that's something over which you have no control. And some studies suggest that as much as 80% of your body size is determined by genetics. And if you're interested to know more about that, I'll put a link below wherever you're listening to this so that you can have a look at one particular study. There is no diet in the world that is going to give you the ideal thin body if it is not part of your biology. And the diet industry makes so much money precisely because they are designed to fail and to keep you coming back to try them over and over again. So that's fact 1, that body diversity is real. Fact number 2 is that your body is wired to fight against food restriction. So diets are restriction. They normally mean cutting out whole food groups or restricting the amount of food that you eat or only eating it in certain quantities. And your body has a predetermined weight range and you have no control over that weight range. But what your body is trying to do is to keep you within that particular weight range. And this is simply part of your body's survival system because it's working to protect you from starvation. And this is known as Setpoint Theory. Now, this is quite a big topic and it's one that I can't explain fully in just one episode of Body Confident Friday. So I'm going to put a link below this audio to a really great TED Talk which talks about Setpoint Theory. But in essence, when you eat in a restrictive way, your body feels like it's experiencing famine and it's going to fight to stop your weight dropping below your set point. And what can actually happen is your set point weight can even increase as your body attempts to ward off starvation. And that is just one of the reasons why diets just don't work, because they go against your natural biology. So that's the second fact, that your body is wired to fight against food restriction. And the third fact I want to share with you is that weight loss efforts consistently result in weight gain. Now, if you're on a diet, I don't think that's the result that you're aiming for. But because your body is not designed for restriction because of your natural set point, which I just talked about, diets will fail at least 95% of the time, and some studies estimate that this failure rate is as much as 98%. And as your body fights against restriction, yo-yo dieting can lead to an increase in that set point and result in weight gain. And even if you lose weight in the short term, because you can lose weight in the short term with diets, long-term intentional weight loss is not achievable for most people, with most gaining more weight than they originally lost. And again, I'm going to put a link to a study that explores this below this audio. So if you've been dieting for years and wondering why your weight has been creeping up, well, it's the diets that are the problem. So there you have it, 3 facts about weight that diet culture certainly doesn't want you to know. Now, this is quite a big topic, and if you'd like to learn more, I highly recommend the books Health at Every Size and Body Respect, both by Lindo Bacon, which go into these topics in more detail. Intellectually understanding the 3 facts that I've just shared with you can help you stop wishing to be thin. So it can sometimes be a relief to know that diets are destined to fail and that it's not your fault. So it's important that you remember that the diets are failing you, not the other way around. You know, our bodies are not commodities that can be manipulated into specific sizes and shapes, because our biology is far more complex than that. And while it's useful to understand these facts, healing your relationship with your body is more complex than just learning about Setpoint Theory and body diversity. So if you really want to feel comfortable in your body, that takes more work, because you need to peel back the layers of conditioning that have kept you stuck in body shame for so long. And I'd really love to help you get unstuck from body shame so that you can free up your energy and your precious headspace to focus on what really lights you up in your life. So if you'd like to take the first step towards a better relationship with your body, you can book one of my free body confidence breakthrough sessions. It will help you to identify the biggest block that you have to body acceptance and how you can start to clear that. You can find the link to book one of these sessions below this audio, so wherever you are listening. That's all I've got for you for this episode of Body Confident Friday. Thank you for listening, and I hope to catch you next time.